stop asking people what they price, because they're not going to tell you. Bethunana, ayazi nina anifuni to be great. Honestly, greatness I need desire. You guys don't want me to be great, ne? Greatness is not something you guys want me to have. It's a giant bone. Alright, so in this video, it's talking price, ne? We're talking about price because everybody wants to know about price. And by everybody, at this point in time, I'm included in everybody. I have a video stating a pricing, and when I summarize that video, I ended off by saying you're better off not asking anybody about how much they price, because the likelihood is that no one is going to tell you how much they price. There is a secrecy about how much people earn. There is, I want to say, it's the same thing with salaries, where immediately when you know that someone earns less than you, I'm scale and you're like, I'm better than you because you earn less, and probably many other things that impact why people don't share. Basically, guys, I'll share. So to refer back to that video, I'm still saying stop asking the question, because abazoxelela, and abazoxelela because nama banixelile. Did you know? You don't know. So now the scenario, ne? 7 years, 8 years into the business, and I've reached a point in my life where, okay, wait, some reference. I stopped doing events when my mother passed away. Took some time away. In the midst of all of that, there was COVID. So it was good in the sense that timing was to my favor, but detrimental to the fact that my not working then for many months after that impacted progression, the growth in events. And even when I was okay, even after COVID, I did a few events, but it was not the same. The desire, the passion, being a fan. So I said to myself, by the time COVID ends, something must change. Mela change, because I could see everybody I grew with, everybody I was doing events with, they were blossoming. Obviously they happy guys for Bonabantu because bebe sebenza. So I could see that they had grown and had been held back by circumstances, and now I knew good I needed to play catch up. And in the playing catch up, guys, I don't know if you've been checking my work, but nyanyisa in events. And now what's happening is the amount of value I'm putting into my work, the time, the effort, the planning, conceptualization, running up and down, my data, my stuff, like everything is more than what I used to be. And I'm in a predicament where now I am in a space where I need to go up the pricing ladder. I cannot price what I was pricing before, because you know, the time that I wasn't working, I didn't just double, guys. I was on the grams, I was on Pinterest, I was checking trends, I was noting, by the time I do come back into the business, I must hit the ground running. And that's what I've done. Great for me. But now I'm at a point where I am sending out quotes to clients, and they come back and they tell me that I'm reasonable. Guys, I don't want to be reasonable. Now I'm going to increase the price down. I want people to help me increase my prices, and nobody wants to help me. So when I say, guys, you gonna boost abantu about pricing, I am talking from experience, because abastaleli, and I'm just like at a point where I'm like, okay guys, abafuni, so we sisonke, I'm thumb sucking, you guys thumbs up too. So kule first deny your pricing. Obviously I was like, yo, you know what, it's not, guys, I like abantu, guys, please just have a look at my codes, please let me know where I can tweak, you know. I have, guys, I'm not saying I'm dead cheap, ne? Okay, I'm comparable, but I know there's room to make more money, and I know this because I see that people are making more money, but I want rent value, and no one's giving me what the rent value is. So I've reached out to some colleagues. I figured to myself, you know what, when I was starting events and we didn't have equipment, we didn't have things, we knew nothing about events, we had the group where we all came together and we were assisting each other grow in the market. So I said, if me approaching people is not helping, why don't I go back to what I know is tried and tested, that is reaching out to the people who are close to me and saying, guys, let's have a table TED talk and let's start here. I think if me and my friends start to open up the conversation of how much are we pricing, if we at least can get to a point where siyayazi ukuthi price range to EP, it will then be not as stressful, not brain science, when I feel like, guys, man, just must new gain, you know. Obviously we do different styles of work, we code differently, we have different preferred clientele, so there will be those slight variations, but there are costs where it's like, okay, Chomi, maybe because I'm like an expert in balloons, I would charge more than what you're charging, but you are better than me in flowers, so your flowers will always be more expensive than mine. But in a nutshell, plus minus, it take home here to my teen, and that's the conversation I am now trying to have. I'm trying to identify those people to say, guys, must 10. Mind you, there aren't a lot of people want to talk, because then they will know what I know how much they earn, because part of this is saying Nancy quote Mlando, and then we talk about that. I'm really hoping I'll get a few people, guys, and we're gonna sit down and just have an honest conversation, and just, even if it starts, guys, and ends with us, that circle, but I do believe just as having that conversation will motivate other people to open up and start their own things and just talk, because honestly, it's a very confusing time for me. Ndinefrats more than anything else. Ndinefrats, like akonto indiqaphukise ndayihleka. In English, there is nothing that pissed me off, like, but in a joking, laughy manner, when I sent out a quote and the client said to me my quote was reasonable. And it wasn't a reasonable of great work, it was in comparison to the other people that I've been fishing from. Eyakho ilapha, no, I don't wanna, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't know how this is gonna help you, but I just wanted to make a public announcement. Ukuthi sonke sixakekile, guys, sonke siyaphanda, and everyone wants to know how much. Where, wow, stop it, Yegani, and just I don't know, guys, honestly, I don't know, but I just needed to get that out there. I believe at the end of the day, we all just want to get our value for what we do. And now that I have resigned and I do this fully, and there's the track and there is staff and there's just so many added costs that are new now to my life, money is important, and I'm pushing for really, really large profit margins. So I'm really hoping that, no, I'm not hoping, it's gonna work. I need to do this because I need my business to survive, and I need to no, not survive. I need my business to thrive, guys. I don't want to be an events planner who just works hand to mouth. I want proper business, proper paperwork, proper buildings, proper logistics. Like, you're going to be proper, and my bank balance must also be proper. And I believe that's what everybody wants. So peace be with me, and peace be with you guys. Must push any. I will keep you updated on my convo with these selective people if yenzekile or isenzeka. Until then, stop asking people what they price, because they're not going to tell you.